Hi guys, welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing the latest as usual. We start with this report claiming that Barcelona are making very little efforts, very little, in the progress of renewing Araujo and Gavi and Nico as well. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then, secondly, we are going to be talking about Valencia left back Luis Jose Gaya, of course, which Barca have been eyeing him for a long time now as a long-term replacement for Jordi Alba. Things have not been easy because we have been getting the reports of how Valencia and the player might reach an agreement anytime from now to extend his contract, even though the contract have not been extended yet. But Valencia president have just recently had an interview where he spoke about the matter, and of course the president have dropped a hint about Barcelona's target and his contract renewal. We are going to be discussing much on that as well. So guys, as we get right into it, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give this video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barcelona made it clear during the January transfer window that contract renewals would only begin in earnest once the market closed at the end of the month. Their priorities in this regard are Ronald Araujo, Gavi and Nico Gonzalez, according to Mundo Deportivo, three of the most promising young talents. But there isn't a whole lot of progress being made in any of the three cases, although it's understood each are completely committed to the cause. It's still a delicate situation as it stands. However, Araujo has strong interest from Premier League, with Manchester United considered to be one of the strongest suitors. So it's up to Barcelona now to find a way of paying these three top talents what they feel they deserve and delivering a good sporting project convincing enough, to ward off more financially lucrative offers coming in from England. Xavi Hernandez does seem to be building something interesting at Barcelona at the moment, which obviously will convince the players that Barcelona have a future. There's a great future ahead of us. We have young talents who will do great things. It's very clear that the talent that they put on the pitch. So it's now for Barcelona to do something. Personally, I don't see the reason why Barca keep dragging on and on for all this. These are players that if we lose them, the future will be shattered. These are key players that Barca must take care to make sure that we don't lose any of them. Because Araujo's case have really baffled me, let me be honest with you. Starting with a report saying how Araujo is the lowest paid player in the team. When we see Araujo's importance, it's second to none. I think ideally Araujo is our best player now. The defense, he's solid. He makes Barca solid. And what the future says about that guy is great. He's the future leader of our team. But Barca are still making things to be slow and dragging. Of course, Barca did offer, I think it was 3 million euros the other day. But the agent of, Araujo refused. That no, it does not reflect his status. And I understand them perfectly well. Araujo deserves better. But the board is still dragging things on. Gavi still, there's nothing have been said. Nico Gonzalez, nothing have been said. But we keep on hearing reports upon reports upon reports how things will be extended. But nothing. What is the president waiting for? They need to keep these players, they need to make sure that these players are not taken away by other European giants, because it will be a big blow for Barca. We understand that our financial position is very poor compared to the likes of United, Man City and all those other guys who can bring in better offers for these kids. And of course, Araujo have been saying it countless number of times. Gavi have been saying it countless number of times. Nico, all of them, they love Barca. They want to stay. Had it been they wanted to look for money, they could have gone. They are not the Dembele type of players. I'm sorry, no disrespect to Dembele, but I think these kids are the Barca future. And Laporta needs to know that. We need to keep them, pay them what they deserve. Enough of that. Moving on to the next story of discussion. Valencia left-back Jose Gaya has emerged as one of Barcelona's top transfer targets heading into the summer window. The Spanish left-back has been one of the best in his position in La Liga for a number of years now, and has established a foothold in the national team as well. Barcelona have been monitoring the 26-year-old for quite some time now, and are ready to strike this summer. Considering that Jordi Alba's performances have declined in recent times as he enters the final stages of his career, Gaya will be entering the final year of his contract with Valencia at the end of the season, which would make him potentially available for a bargain price in the summer. While there have been reports that he will sign a new contract with Los Che, nothing is set in stone as of yet. And in case a renewal is not agreed upon, Valencia could be open to cashing in on the 26-year-old Spanish international and replacing him with a younger player. It is something that the club president Anel Murphy hinted a while, participating in La Liga Spotlight Initiative event. The Valencia president admitted that the club followed the policy wherein they are open to selling established players if there is a good opportunity in the market. Speaking to the media, the president said, "This summer many clubs came in for our top players and in January they came for Gonzalo Guedes, but we decided not to sell because we put our sporting priorities first. But I don't think in today's context the idea of holding on to players is the correct thing to do. You have to look not just at numbers, but also at rebalancing your squad. You know what new players are coming up and you have a squad limit of 25 and you need to sell to buy." He further added, "Don't buy unless you can sell and sell when the time is right. That circulation of players is not an issue if you are investing properly in young players who can give you a high value in the future." So those are the words from the Valencia president lately. So when we look at his words, whether it means that Valencia are ready to cash in on Gaya or maybe should the right offer come along, or if the fight of clubs to hold on to him remains to be seen. We don't know. For now, though, the left back continues to be a top priority for Barcelona. The pursuit of Gaya, if it succeeds, I personally think it will be a great success for Barcelona. Of course, that guy, I don't think there's anybody right now ideally fit as that replacement, that long-term replacement for Jordi Alba as Luis Jose Gaya. So if Barca can push for the move, it will not be easy though, because Valencia will give a huge price. Of course, we've been getting reports in the past saying how Valencia have set 50 million euro asking price. But come on, some of those valuations are unrealistic for this current Barca to pay, right? But we just hope to see what the board do by the end of this season. But of course, as it stands, Barca are not giving up yet, despite numerous reports saying how Gaya is close to extending his contract at Valencia. Barca are still pushing for a move, and I hope that move materializes. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Please don't forget to leave your thoughts down below. Until next time, bye bye.